Made in Australia.
G'day, mate. Kingston City, District of Victoria, Australia. Coming to you live from the land down under, in the locale of Wyndham. And in this episode, we'll be shifting gears into something practical for every driver on the road. So tune up, get road ready, as we discuss car care tips later with a car mechanic.
And hello to everyone, I'm Sister Danica, and yes, we are here in my home local congregation of Wyndham. From city streets to country highways, keeping your car roadworthy is essential for a smooth and a safe ride. So today's episode is all about car care. So try to say that 10 times fast. What you need to know, what you should watch out for, and how to keep your vehicle in tip-top shape no matter where you're headed. So with that, we have our very handsome brother Jason. Hello, Brother Jason. Can you please tell us what your duties are as well as your local congregation that you're from?
Thank you, Sister Danica. My name is Brother Jason Limpo from the local congregation of Wyndham, Ecclesiastical District of Victoria, Australia. My duties are I'm a deacon of our locale and the area leader.
Thank you, Brother Jason. You can actually see that we are joined by the local congregation of Wyndham, who is right in front of us. So, Sister Anna, who are we with for today?
Thank you so much, Sister Danica. And yes, I'm so excited for this episode of INCRadio Made in Australia, because not only for the discussion that we're going to have later on with our lovely guests, but we're going to have a live audience live from... It's very lovely and really exciting right now. They're really happy that we visited the local congregation of Wyndham. And as you can see, I'm not alone here. We also have a lovely host beside me. Sister, can you introduce yourself, please?
Hello everyone. My name is Sister Adelaide, Sister Addie from the local congregation of Wyndham. And here in Wyndham, we love INCRadio. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much, Sister Addie. And we love the local congregation of Wyndham too. Now, let's get some greetings from the audience. So, who wants to have some greetings? Sister. Hi, sister. What is that about? Tell me your name, boy, and if you have some greetings. Just look at the camera so our viewers in the YouTube will see us. But
I am Sister Baron.
and do you have any greetings? What?
Greetings to everyone.
Well, thank you so much, Paul. Sister Addie, do we have some greetings on your side?
I'm sure we do, Paul. Do we have any greetings from here, Paul? Maybe our brother in here. Please introduce yourself, Paul, and Judy, Paul.
I'm Brother Alocon. I'm the head deacon of the local congregation. All the section watching the show right now.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you so much, Paul, Brother Al.
Thank you so much. And later on, we will have more greetings. And of course, I know our live audience are very excited for our game time. But before that, we have a lot in store for you. We will have a lovely discussion with our guests, of course, from the local congregation of Wyndham. We will have the gift of the gab and everyone's favorite, of course, game time! So again, before we move on to our discussion, let's say once again where we are live from. We are live from Wyndham. And let's see what our viewers are saying now on our YouTube live chat. Brother Hans?
Thank you, Sister Anna. And you can feel the energy from all the way here in the other side of the country, right here in Western Australia. Once again, this is Brother Hans Dividend from the local congregation of Stirling in the Australia District. And honestly, I could have a decibel meter counting just to see how loud everyone was in the room. I could really be proud of everyone who's watching us live right now in the local congregation of Wyndham and even here in our live chats. Let's quickly go through some of our early commenters, and I'm honestly overwhelmed as well by the amount of people who, from the very beginning, even at an hour or two in advance, were already commenting and leaving all their shout outs. Let's start off with our brethren from the local congregation of Wyndham, Sister Oliver Mali. Happy viewing po. And we also have Brother Herman Katakutan. Nice topic po. Happy viewing as well from our home local congregation today. We love INC Radio Australia. Let's also go through some of our other brethren, Brother June and Sister Diane Capistrano from Wyndham Congregation as well. And we also have more brethren. Shout out as well to Brother Rani Lamahan from Brother Marcus in the district of Queensland. Then we also have Brother Tom and Sister Arlene Matining from Greenbank Local Congregation, Sister Michaela Mismanos, hello po Sister Giella from the local congregation of Adelaide, Sister Renally Limbago. Happy viewing po mga kapatid from Melbourne, local congregation. Hello po Gold Coast. Brother Marvin Aquino, happy watching to all po from North Sydney local congregation in New South Wales District. We also have Sister Jezebel Carlos. Hello po Ka Christine from Adelaide. Queenie Lynn Magnetico belated happy birthday Joven from Cabultio and Iloilo South. Hello Brother Mark Kiseo. Sister Arlene Matini, happy viewing from Greenbank. We also have Brother Danny Amazona from Wyndham local congregation. Sister Jovelyn Sapina, hello po mga kapatid from Manor Lakes local congregation. And if I could go through this entire list of greeters, we would definitely take up a lot of time. That is why we will reserve all of these for later on. Now let's go straight into our Discovering Down Under and have a quick glimpse of what today's episode is all about. Let it rip.
In Australia, cars aren't simply a way to get around. They're a big part of everyday life. Whether you're commuting to work, doing the school run, or planning that Great Coastal Road trip, most Aussies rely heavily on their vehicles. There are over 21 million registered vehicles in Australia, and many vehicle breakdowns could have been prevented with simple checkups, like monitoring tire pressure, battery health, or engine oil. And here's the twist: Aussie roads are tough. From scorching summers to unsealed outback tracks and salty coastal air, our cars really cop it. That means regular servicing isn't just optional, it's essential for staying safe and saving money in the long run. So, whether you're a seasoned driver or just got your P plates, car care should be part of your everyday routine. And that's exactly what we're talking about today on the show: how to tune up and get road ready the smart way.
You know, I have a feeling we will have a really good episode today, and I can't wait to see what we all have in store from our guests today, as well as our hosts from Wyndham Local Congregation. And honestly, the first time I saw those cars, especially those first two cars, I was really thrilled because as a kid, I'm really a big fan of seeing muscle cars, especially on video games. So I'm really interested to see what tips we have for our episode today. And before we continue, we actually have a lot of different shout outs. And also, please feel free to all of our live audience chat if you have any questions, if you have any greetings, any comments you'd like to put down on our radio broadcast today. Please leave them in the comments and we will gladly go through all of them. Before we go through our other comments, we also would like to greet a few people who have recently celebrated their birthdays. In our local congregation here in Sterling, Brother Rene Maliari, our resident minister, has recently celebrated his birthday this week. Happy birthday, po Ka Rene. And we also have from Queen's Park local congregation, Brother Raul Palma, happy belated birthday po. And we will continue to look at all of our greetings and also all of our broadcasts. Let's have a look now at our comments. Let's go through. There's actually so much. It's so hard to catch up. But I'll pick a few, and then we'll have a go at our next discussion. Let's start off with Brother Noli Susas. Good afternoon, po, from the local congregation of Darwin. I love INC Radio. Sister Olive Umali, happy viewing po from Win of local congregation. Sister Jerka Mangit, hi po to Ka Jojo and Ka Jessa from Adelaide Local Congregation. Sister Queenie Lee Magnetical, belated happy birthday, Joven, from Cabo to a local congregation. We also have Sister Magdalena Marquez. We love INC Radio from one of our regular local congregations in Shepparton. We also greet our brethren there in the local congregation of Shepparton. And we also have shout outs to Brother Asen and Sister Bianca from Port Adelaide local congregation. And before we get into our live discussion, we'll be right back after a short while. Stay tuned because you are watching Made in Australia, brought to you by INC Radio Australia Satellite Studio, one of the official satellite studios of INC Radio.
Made in Australia.
Welcome
Back to INC Radio, Made in Australia, brought to you by INC Radio Australia Satellite Studio. Now continue feeding on your thoughts in our comment section, and we'll continue to have a look as we go through our discussion today, as I will be actively watching every single comment in our live chat today. Now let's go back to our live studio in Wyndham. Hello there, Brother Warwick.
Hello, Brother Hans. Thank you, by the way, for all of that. It's very hard to keep up with those messages. We've had a couple of shout outs at this end. So there's a happy third birthday to my grandson, Jacob Manuel of Wyndham. Wyndham? From Sister Evelyn Vivas. And shout out to Brother Andrew and his family, Brother Robert and family as well, and Brother Matthew.
as well as Brother Joseph Cacchio, who has been really begging me to give him a shout out. So there you go. So we are actually joined by our expert here, who is Brother Jason. Can you tell us how you became a car mechanic, Brother Jason?
I arrived in Australia in 2006. Although back in the days, I love cars already since I was young. My journey as a mechanic is quite different. I started with a different path, and then I've become a mechanic in 2017 and put up the business.
Please tell us about that path. What led you being here in the first place?
My parents been here since 1985 due to the fact that my parents wanted me to finish my school in the Philippines, so I came in 2006. And my journey started in Australia in 2006.
And you came here to study, is that right, as well?
I not really came to study, but I was already an immigrant when I came to Australia. It wasn't really hard back then, but by God's blessings, I was able to get here.
And what did you do when you first arrived?
My mom encouraged me. That's why I said a while ago my path is quite different in Australia. I started as a PCA, personal care attendant, worked at the nursing home. Eventually, I upgraded to become an enrolled nurse. And my journey as a nurse ended 10 years later in 2017. Then right after, I had to take a mechanic course for me to be qualified and put up the business.
Oh, wow. So can you tell us what a day in the life of a car shop mechanic looks like?
Car shop is basically almost the same as other people or maybe working people in Australia. Start with the day with, it all depends. Cars problem will all varies in different situations. So it will all depends on what the booking I will have at the workshop. So I just have to go with the flow.
Every day is different, eh?
Yes, every day is different, brother.
So what's the most common issue that drivers, just like me, just like anyone here, what is the most common issue that they face?
Well, common issues usually they face are the services of the car, like the maintenance. We tend to forget to maintain our car in time because we're all busy. We understand that in that situation. But sometimes if we neglect the car for so long, it will create a problem as well. Not only in our daily activities, but it'll become more costly. Again.
Costly to run.
Yes.
Yeah. And in those day-to-day events, when people come to you, how does it make you feel when you can help them out?
Oh, it always feels good whenever you help someone, brother Warwick. um, we do our best in everything that we do because that's what our profession as a mechanic. We always have to do or give our very best in fixing the cars that comes in front of us and make our customers happy.
And you have a big team in your shop.
Oh well, the team wasn't big because I only have two mechanics during weekdays, Monday to Friday, and another two mechanics during weekends. And I work together with my business partner.
That's it. So
Wow. I imagine really busy then.
yes,
Because day to day it varies.
that's right.
Yeah.
So it's not just you. You know, there's a team here behind it
Yes,
all.
I'm fortunate to have this kind of team that understandable of all the situations that we face in this business.
So, what are the top three things that every driver should regularly check?
Well, rule of thumb usually have to check our cars at least once a week, or if it's a newer car, then at least once every fortnight. Check the fluid levels, check the brakes, and if we feel something different in our car, then we have to consult the mechanic.
Okay, so lightning round. So let's see. How often should we get these things checked or changed? So let's start with oil change.
The oil change usually is every 6 months for the older cars, but nowadays there are newer cars that comes in that they only need maintenance service every once a year.
How about rotating our tires
As much as possible, we have to rotate it every service.
and the battery?
The battery, leave that with the mechanic at times because there's an equipment that we use for us to check the battery life and the state of health of the battery. But that always includes whenever we do the service, everything will be checked. From the suspensions to the brakes to the engines, and that's all the post maintenance that we do.
Is there anything particular about living and driving in Australia that affect cars that people should be aware of?
Well, in Australia, what the cars are already entered in Australia, it means that it is drivable in Australia in any condition.
Okay.
So pretty much it's just up to us on how we will look after our cars.
And then there's okay, no, that's fair enough. I was just wondering too because of course, you know, the weather, the temperatures tend to change very
Yes.
dramatically. That could have impact on some things, I'm sure.
Or wild animals?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yes, as I said, as long as we have the maintenance every 6 months,
Yeah.
regardless of the weather or the conditions of we have in Australia,
Yes.
we will have a good car.
I reckon particularly here in Australia, a lot of the times you can run into wildlife
Yes,
like
you can.
kangaroos.
Too easily.
Yeah, really, really easily. It's annoying
That's
sometimes.
right. And scary.
It's scary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you can be
Yeah.
driving along and going, you know.
Yeah. Absolutely. Apparently, there are these small whistles that you can put on your car.
I,
I don't know if that's a placebo.
they call it, I think it's a shuru. It's a small thing that we put onto the bumpers of the car because it's like it has a magnetic sound whenever there's, it's like a very small thing. And then those kangaroos can hear that from afar. So when they hear that kind of sound, they tend to
Oh,
move
they don't
away.
like it.
Yes, they don't like that sound.
So you've taught me something I needed to know about because we were driving recently up toward the country and we were seeing all these signs, you know, a kangaroo might jump out. We're like,
Yes.
oh, we hope we don't hit one.
Or,
Yes.
or in a kidnap.
Oh, you are, yeah, or a wombat. Yeah.
Or home back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can go on and list
That's right. It's a
all
long
of
list.
life.
That's right.
Absolutely. So, because of that, have you ever encountered a kangaroo?
Oh, thank God I haven't encountered hitting a kangaroo on the road, but it's really scary when things happen like that. It truly damaged the car.
Yeah.
I've seen some few drivers that hit a kangaroo. The car doesn't even really look good.
Oh, is a dent the shape of a kangaroo?
Not really. The car will be in bad shape, I would say.
So, is there any quick fixes that every driver should know in an emergency then?
Emergencies are all in different cases. If you had like a flat tire while you're driving on the road, you have the spare tire to have it fixed. But if you had your car way in the different, like overheating or run out of oil because of leakage, then that's a different story. So sometimes emergencies varies from a simple one to a major emergency.
So, it really
Probably
depends
needs to
then.
be
It
told.
does. And of course, another way to ask the question too is, what are some of the easier or the smaller ones? You know, you mentioned before the smaller ones and big ones. So things that you can kind of recover from more quickly.
Like for example, flat tire is easy to fix. You know, I would think of any. think of anything that is more simpler.
Yes.
But when it comes to the car overheated on the road, then that's a different thing. That's going to create a problem. So you probably need to have your car towed to the nearest mechanic for it to be checked.
So is there anything that you recommend for any long haul trips? So, for example, if I were to drive all the way to Darwin or Western Australia for the next 2 days.
Basically, we always tell to the customer before you go on your journey, driving long drives, you need to have your car checked. We need to have at least that when the car that we're driving is safe on the road, that you won't encounter any hassles while you're driving, and you get to your destination safely.
So I need to check my 30-year-old car then before I go driving.
That's right,
Yeah.
especially somewhere like Darwin.
Yeah.
The last thing you want to be is stranded somewhere between here and you're
We'll
in a
be
desert.
in the kangaroos.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You're at the kangaroos. That's right. And how do you find people relating to some of the problems you're trying to describe? Is it easy to let people know what's going wrong and what needs to happen to fix the car?
Well, it becomes challenging sometimes when a customer says, "I don't know anything about it."
Yeah.
And they come to me and says, when I try to explain to them the problem of their car, they said, "Oh, I don't know anything about cars." So, being used to be a nurse, I try to narrate in terms of like a human being way. I would say, if your car needs maintenance, like a human being, if you keep working and working and working without even looking after yourself, you don't take vitamins, you don't have your health check regularly, then what would happen to us like a human being? It's the same as the car. As I said, if you neglect the car, maybe sometimes we think car is just cars.
Yes.
But cars is very essential to each and every one of us. It takes us from point A to point B. So they need some maintenance as well. So pretty much if we do that, there's no worry about our cars bringing us to our location wherever we wanted to go.
So have you ever had a moment where you fix someone's car, but it's really fixed their whole day or
Yes.
maybe changed their life in some way?
Well, it's always different. As a business owner, as a mechanic, I always wanted to paint a smile into my customer. As I said, some customer doesn't even know anything about cars. They don't even know what the condition of their car is. So when they bring the car to us, and after we do the service, we try to explain to them that this is the concern and everything. We fix it and everything. Then they will just give you an answer like, "Oh, really? I didn't even know that's my car now." So
Yeah.
at least when they ring you back or send you a message like, "Thank you for fixing my car," it drives wonderful.
Yeah. So for them, their experience once it's fixed,
Yes.
it's just so different.
Yes, it feels different for us. That's something that it's a fulfilling job for us, that we
Yeah.
did a good thing, we did the right thing for the sake of the customer.
You practically improve their life in some way.
I'll hope. Well, we can.
Can you give them a specific story from the top of your head where you can say, "Oh, I really changed their life"?
Well, sometimes there's a situation that they bring the car with us. They plan to have a road trip, long drive, and then when they found out that the car is bald, and then we fixed it, they would have tell you, "Oh, lucky I had my car checked first before I went on my journey. Otherwise, I would have stuck somewhere else, or I will have a blown tires. Might end up doing an accident."
Yeah. Yeah, so you're protecting them in that way.
That's a duty of care that we have for the customers.
Yeah.
You trust
How nice is
entrust your car to us when you bring it to us to have it checked and fixed. So it's our duty to do the right thing. So when you drive, there's no hassle.
And please tell us about how does it feel to try to, let's say, live up to that sense of trust that you want to build with your customers?
As a business owner and as a mechanic, I always wanted to build a relationship between us and the customer. At times, it's hard to build the trust, but that's something that you have to really work on too. You do the right thing, and everything will follow.
Trust is earned.
Yes.
So what does service mean to you, Brother Jason? In the way that you show up for others and your business?
There's always a different scope in terms of service, not just servicing cars. When I give service to my customer with utmost trust that they've given to me, I have to return that back to them. I I have to service in terms of the customer as well. We always have the saying, customer is always right. So I have to live up with that expectation that they are asking from us. But service for my employees as well. So the more jobs that we do, the more safe their job is. The more safe for the business as well. So in general, giving services is quite broad in a different way. But if you do the right thing, everything will follow.
See, that's an interesting point. It's not just you.
Yes.
You don't have just the it's not just the customer who is in your care, but
Yeah.
also your team
Yes.
and even your business partners.
Yes.
Yeah, and Brother Jason also has a myriad of different duties as well in our local congregation. So how do you manage your time and how do you juggle the different hats that you wear?
With the help of and guidance of God, I was able to perform my duty. I was able to do jobs that is needed for me to do in the business, and I was able to look after my family. So I think more on the faith that we have. If you become faithful, and if you do your duty well, God will do the rest for you. Everything will be possible.
Yes.
Very inspiring, isn't it?
Very inspiring. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. And businesses are never simple. I mean, there's like
Yeah.
good days, bad days.
Oh yes, it's true, Brother Warren. It's not what other always people think when they have a business.
Yes.
They think, oh, you're rich.
Yeah.
It's not the right thing. It's not that the point. But there's always trials and obstacles that we face, not just in business, in life.
In life. So.
But it's actually my faith that drives me. As I said, I perform my duty. I give very importance to my above anything else
Yes.
in this life is our faith. And, we always have to have that kind of level of faith that we have to reach,
Yes.
and God will never forsake.
Please tell us. So you mentioned before that your parents wanted you to finish your studies in the Philippines, and then you moved here. Please tell us that journey coming to Australia and how things have developed. You gave us the broad strokes before.
Yeah,
but tell us a bit more.
I remember my mom told me before, I don't want to take you in. My mom came to Australia in 1980. I remember she told me, come to Australia when you finish your school. Maybe because of other reasons, but I said, yeah, I finished my school in the Philippines as a business management. That's probably why I had this business.
Yes.
But my journey became different when I arrived in Australia. My mom encouraged me to do PCA or work in the nursing home. We called it the carers, personal care attendant. And then she encouraged me again, oh, why don't you upgrade your knowledge? Take enrolled nurse, take a nursing. I said, okay, I took enrolled nurse. I did nursing for 10 years. And my journey as a nurse ended in 2017 because of my parents has passed away.
Okay.
Maybe it's God's will. I always believe that everything happens with the purpose.
Yes.
So God made me took that nursing course for me to look after my parents when they needed my care.
Yes.
But maybe God's willing as well that my journey as a nurse finished when my mom passed away. I lost my parents in 6 months apart.
Oh wow.
That's
Yes,
Wow,
so
so close to you.
that's something that fulfills me as their son
Yes.
to look after them.
Yes. You did all you can, literally.
Obviously, I did. You always have to do your best. You know, that's your parents. That's your family. So you always have to make sure you do everything that you can. But yeah, as I say a while ago, Brother Warwick, everything happens with a purpose. They passed away, but life didn't end there.
Yeah.
Give me, despite of that hardship that I had, or the trials and struggles that I faced when they left me.
Yes.
My family is around me, and my faith became more stronger. And that's when God gave me the first thing of the faith. So that's in every tunnel or darkness of our lives that happens, there's always brightness.
Yes.
That's when God showed me the way that, okay, go back to my passion of cars.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
So you went through that tough time, that test,
Yes.
and then you said you found your faith was strengthened by that test.
Yes. It truly, because who can you rely on to God?
That's right.
Then He makes me stronger and more braver in facing the reality of this life. With the help, of course, of my family now, my young family back then.
Yes.
Oh, wow. So how did it feel that from doing nursing, it's such a huge pivot
Yeah.
to go into cars?
Honestly, answer, Sister Danica, I don't even know. To be honest. But yes, as I said, when I did my nursing, I was even reluctant because I'm more into cars.
Yeah.
But as I said, I always think God make me become a nurse for me to look after my parents. I might grow up not with them because I grew up with my mom's sister. So there's always my mom left in 1985, so I left in the Philippines. There's always 20-year gap that I have to bridge when I come to Australia. It wasn't easy. Obviously, I used to my auntie
Yes.
that raised me. Then I came to Australia with my mom. Well, it's not a smooth sailing, I would say. But the very hardest part is when I lost mom because of cancer. She lost her battle, and that's the hardest part of my life. It is when our relationship got really the best days of our lives together.
Really?
Yes. If I only have one wish back then,
Yes.
for my mom to stay longer,
Yes.
I would have that wish. But I always have to depend on what God wants us for us.
Yes.
Exactly.
It's always with God.
That's right.
But I'm so thankful. I was able to surpass the really hardest part, and then I'm still here.
That's right.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, Bob.
So what's your advice? I'm sure there's a lot of international students who are maybe watching and listening to us right now who might think, I really have to do this thing. My parents are pushing me towards this journey, but my passion lies here. What would your advice to them be?
My honest advice to everyone,
Mm.
not just the internationalists, is if it in terms of parents, maintain your love and your respect. Don't think that you're already capable of everything. Like you finish your school, you're earning your own money now. Always pay the respect to your parents. Because while your parents are still here, give them the utmost time that you can give them. Because as like me, how hard for me to lose my parents within 6 months. It's hard. But that's why I always give advice to the young ones. Give time to your parents. Do not, Australia and Philippines are different. I want to make it clear. There are things that we can do in the Philippines in terms of disciplining, and in Australia it's different. You can't touch kids here. Otherwise, they call the police, the cops. But in that way, still have to maintain the respect.
Yes.
And because we don't know how hard for the parents when we were growing, they sacrificed everything. So it doesn't mean that you're already capable. I said, okay, I'll see you later. It doesn't work that way. So show your love to your parents while they can hear and see you.
Yes.
Because when they're gone, no matter what you say,
And it's the first commandment.
Yes,
Promise added.
that's
Wow.
the first commandment. Love your parents.
So shout out to all of the parents out there with
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's right. Exactly. We can never thank our parents enough, can we?
No,
Yes, it's true. We will never ever thank them enough. I know what the other generations will be telling us. Oh, you got a different generations. We have our own different. We have our own different generations now, but it doesn't. Parents is still parents.
That's right. Challenges are challenges. Parents help you through the challenges, and then you only have so much time, and you got to make the most of it.
Yeah, exactly. Wow. Oh wow. I need to process that. Our parents are also in the live audience. They're like, yes, Danica, listen.
That's right. And so, see, it's interesting because you I guess in nursing, not only did you learn to physically look after people, you had to look after people with patience and care, didn't you?
Yes.
How did that translate for you in life?
There's a nursing and mechanic. There's a common denominator. When I do nursing, I deal with person's life. When I do mechanic, it's the same.
Yes.
I had to make sure that the car is safe for the safety of the drivers or
Yes.
the customer.
All
That's
that.
the
Yeah.
for the family.
Yeah.
That's why, with God's guidance, I would always tell myself whenever I do a car, I wanted to give my best, make sure that the driver is safe. And I'm so thankful that all the cars that I've fixed. Sometimes you can't please everyone. Customers were always different. There are very understanding customers. There are very hard customers that sometimes it's normal. So as long as you do your best, I know that when I get home at night, I can sleep well because I did the right thing.
You did the absolute best you could.
Yes.
So what does it, I know we've already gone through what service actually means in terms of being a business owner, right? You're serving customers. In terms of like maybe even being a father or as you are holding so many duties inside of the church as well. What does service mean to you in that way?
Well, service to God is the most important. Right? So it's not only me, because I can juggle everything, my duties at church and my duties outside church. It's always with the support of the people around me. My wife, my family, my daughter, and everyone else. They always gives me inspiration. It's not easy, but we always believe that whenever God gave you that duty, you're capable of doing it. So regardless of how many duties you have, 1, 2, 3, 4. Whenever we given that duty, it's a God gift. It's a very blessing. So you always have to think that God gave you all the blessings in this life. What is performing and how hard it is for you to perform the duty that God gave you. Everything will become easier.
Yes.
Because of your faith.
Absolutely. We're so inspired.
Yeah,
Right?
that's
Going absolutely bonkers because I'm sure they're also very inspired. So we'd also like to dedicate this next video to our very inspiring live audience as well as our audience who are online right now. This is a video dedicated right to you. But before that, we'd like to greet Brother Noli Esperanza and the brethren from the local congregation of Fremantle. So thank you so much for supporting us. And for right now, this is Mates of Mia.
From the bushland to the beaches and everywhere in between, let's thank this week's Mates of Mia.
From the local congregation of Hobart, we love INCRadio. Queensland, Australia. We love INC Radio.
From the local congregation of Cairns, we love INC Radio Australia.
The group worship service of Emerald. We love INC Radio Australia.
The local congregation of Blackstone, Queensland, Australia. We love INC Radio.
From the local congregation of Ipswich, Ecclesiastical District of Queensland, Australia. We love INC Radio.
From the group worship service of Lismore, we love INC Radio Australia.
We love
The local congregation of Mackay.
We love INC Radio.
Congregation of Mackay. We love INC Radio Australia. We love INC Radio Australia.
From the local congregation of North Brisbane, we love INC Radio Australia.
Local congregation of North Brisbane. We love INC Radio Australia. From the local congregation of North Brisbane. We love INC Radio Australia.
We love INC Radio. Here in Toowoomba and Kinsila, we love INC Radio.
Local congregation of Townsville, District of Queensland.
We love INC Radio Australia.
And thank you very much to our mates who are always tuning in to our Made in Australia every week. And we are very thankful as well to Brother Jason for sharing his wonderful insights. And honestly, I was just sitting back here and just trying to absorb all of those. I'm pretty sure all of us were able to relate very much into Brother Jason's stories, and we hope that we continue to bring inspiration not only to our brethren watching today, but for everyone else who will be watching our episode in the future. And before we continue, Paul, we'll go through a few more other comments before we go on to our next segment. Let's go to Brother Marquiseo, who is greeting a happy third birthday to Brother Miggy Rufo, who is the son of Brother Eric Rufo, the resident minister of Ipswich local congregation. We also have Brother John Briner Case from the local congregation of Tasmania, their local congregation of poverty. He is their resident minister for happy healing here from Tasmania. We also have Sister Jillian Garganta. Hello, brethren, from the local congregation of Wyndham, as well as Sister Gazel Thompson. We also have Brother Ricky Habadan from Kingston City local congregation, as well as Sister Nelly Limbago, Sister Geraldine Tan. Excited for this episode po. Hello po ka Jason. Greetings from Katakutan family. We also have Brother Friend Abin. Happy Sunday from North Sydney. Sister Charmaine Larson from Ellenbrook local congregation. We're finally getting WA brethren who are also part of our viewers today. Sister Cheryl and Hardine Sena, happy viewing po from Dean Park local congregation in New South Wales District. Brother Zach Leoncio, and also to his parents, Brother Ronald and Sister Hannah Leoncio, are greeting from the local congregation of Ellenbrook, as well as Brother Jojo Olarte. Shout out as well to our choir director, Brother Joseph Cacnio from the local congregation in Hello po ka, Joseph. It's also been a while. Nice to see you again po. And we also have Father Robert Santos, the resident minister of Wyndham local congregation. And before we continue po, we will go to our next segment. But before that, please stay tuned because you are watching INC Radio's Made in Australia show, one of the official programs from INCradio's Australia Satellite Studio, one of the official satellite studios of INCradio.
G'day, and welcome to Gift of the Gab, where we expand our vocabulary and explore new words. Today's word is philomath. A philomath is a lover of learning and study. This word embodies a positive and proactive approach to knowledge acquisition, suggesting a lifelong passion for intellectual growth. We, as members of the Church of Christ, exemplify a philomath pursuit as we actively attend our congregational worship services to further learn and deepen our understanding of God's words so we can always do what is pleasing to Him. Thanks for listening to Gift of the Gab. We look forward to seeing you next time and hope these words continue to inspire and encourage you in all you do. Take care.
Made in Australia.
Welcome back to Made in Australia, brought to you live by INCradio's Australia Satellite Studio. Let's go to a few more greetings, Paul, starting off with Brother Seth Gutierrez, the District Supervising Minister of New South Wales. Hello po to all brethren, happy viewing po, and to our hosts and guests from Sydney Local Congregation. And also Sister Linda Esperanza, the spouse po of Brother Noli Esperanza, our District Supervising Minister here in Western Australia. Greetings and happy viewing from Perth, Western Australia. And we also have a few more other greetings. Brother Seth Andrew Mabulak from Shepparton. Hello po, Sister JV. Brother Califalian, hello po to everyone from Adelaide. Sister Eileen Kalata, hello po. Mga kapatid from Manor Lakes, the Cervello family. We love INCradio po from Mojo Cruz family of the local of Kingston City, Victoria. Sister Annalisa,
Thank you. Thank you, brother.
Wow, is
That's
this so
great.
neat?
That's a lot.
Going absolutely bonkers.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
fantastic.
It's over
Great.
with. All
So
right,
thank
and
you.
now to kick
Yes,
off.
and now I reckon it's one of our favorite segments, right, Brother Warren?
Absolutely.
We have a live audience who will be able to participate. So, Sister Anna and Sister Adelaide, please do take it away for game time.
Thank you so much, Brother Hans, Sister Danica, Brother Warwick. And again, let's give a round of applause to our guest, Brother Jason. But after that really heartwarming conversation from our guests, let's have some fun with our game time. Again, where are we live from? We are live from. Thank you so much. And for our game time, we will play a video, and in the screen, you just have to listen and read. And the first one to raise the hand will be able to answer. And if you got the answer right, you will be able to win INCradio merchandise. This bag and a mug, right? Sister Addie, are you excited? Yeah. Okay, let's move on to question number 1.
This clear liquid in your radiator keeps your car from overheating in the summer. What is it?
Strawberry jam.
Oh, I've got one here to answer the question. I'm so sorry, Sophia. Someone raise your hand very fast. So, brother, this clear liquid in your radiator keeps your car from overheating in summer. What is it?
Is it a coolant? Coolant.
I think we should. Coolant. But let us know your name first, brother, okay? What's your name, your duty, and your local congregation?
I'm Brother Roddy Mali, and Deacon of Wyndham, and I'm very happy to see Brother Jason.
Okay, Brother Rolly's answer is coolant. Let's see. Well, yours? Yay, congratulations. Okay, let's move on to the second question. Okay. next question.
If your car breaks down on the road, you should turn on these flashing lights. What are they?
Okay, pause and on to the next question. I think we have someone who can answer. Please rise, sister. Can you please tell us your
Wow.
name and your duty? Sister Abby Paul. CW as choir member. Amazing. Do you know the answer to this question, sister? Let us know. Do you want to call her dad? Can you call your dad? Oh, can you ask your dad there? Do you know the answer?
It's hazard light.
Okay, no one heard anything. What is it?
Hazard light.
Sister Abby, here's your prize.
Yay! Sister Abby is the brother of our guest for today. So let's move on to the third question.
I'm sorry.
To what age is a child required by law to use a car seat?
Okay, raise your hand.
Raise your hand. Age for a child plus, so under 18, definitely. Do you have an answer? Oh, okay, yes, brother. Can you please tell us your name? Brother. Okay, brother Xavier, can you tell us the answer for this question? Yes, that is the correct answer.
Is it the correct answer? 7? Let's see. Brother Jason wants to add something with this one.
In addition to that, yes, it is 7 po, but we just have to remember, rule of thumb, as long as the child, when they sit on the front passenger, as long as they lean their back and their feet reaches the ground, that is safe for them to not use the child seat anymore or the booster.
Oh, now we know something. Even if you're 6 or 5.
Yes.
Thank you so much for that, Brother Jason. Let's see the next question.
Which of these should you carry on a long remote Australian road trip? Is it A, extra wood and fuel, B, spare tire and jack, C, first aid kit, or D, all of the above?
Okay, raise your hand. Oh, yay. Okay. The kids here in Wyndham are really, really intelligent. Okay, what's your name first?
Samuel. And what's do you know the answer for that question? Letter D. Letter D.
Yeah.
Okay.
All of the above. Let's see if that's the correct answer. Okay, you want it back. INCRadio told back you can bring to your road trip. Okay, next question.
If your car uses 8 liters of petrol per 100 kilometers, how much petrol will you need for a 200-kilometer trip?
Mathematics.
A few maths.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, raise your hand.
And we have a brother. We have 2 brothers.
We have 2 brothers. The next question will be yours.
You're close enough, brother. Okay, so can you please tell us your name, brother?
Brother Andre,
Brother Andre, okay, and what's the answer to this question?
16.
16. Is that the right answer? I wasn't sure.
Thank you so much. Do we have more questions? Okay. And this is for you. You have to answer this correctly. Next question.
This red light on the dashboard warns you that your oil pressure is too low.
Okay, hands up. When your oil pressure, an oil pressure pause, do we have any answers, possible answers, Bob?
Does anyone know the answer, Bob? Call a friend? Okay, let's just ask our guest what's the answer. Oh, yeah. Brother Jason.
It's the oil pressure light. Oil warning light.
Is that the correct answer?
Is that the correct answer? Let's see. Okay, next Next question. We have
This
more.
device shows your car's speed while driving.
Oh.
I'm sure you're gonna answer.
You're gonna answer this now. Come on.
A speedometer po?
Brother, what's your name?
Andre.
Andre. And Brother Andre's answer is a speedometer. Let's see the answer. Wow. Hey. So glad.
Hey, now we have our
Thank
final
you.
question. Please get ready for your hats off.
When petrol burns in the engine, it releases this gas that we breathe out. What is it?
Oh, hats for the air that we breathe out. Do you have a hat?
Oh, Mommy wants to answer. Okay, you can stand up. What's your name?
My name is Sister Edna.
Sister Edna. What's the answer for this question?
I think if I'm right, it's carbon monoxide.
Carbon monoxide. Carbon.
Carbon dioxide.
Let's see. Is it carbon dioxide? Yeah.
Here's your bag. Bring to your.
Thank you so much, Papa. Okay. So thank you so much to the local congregation of Wyndham for participating in our game time and also for your support to INCRadio Made in Australia every Sunday. So do you have any greetings, Sister Addie?
On the behalf of Wyndham, we would like to say we love INCRadio. Let's give it a round of applause for. We're always supporting our sister Danica, who is from our local congregation.
Shout out to Brother Matthew for being with us today. Carl Robert as well. Thank you so much for coming. They are live from. Sister Danica, you can take it away.
Oh wow, super full of energy.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah. Couldn't get more enthusiasm.
Yeah, I know. Actually, let's see what's happening down below. Brother Hans, can you give us your favorite comment? Your favorite one comment from the live chat section.
Oh, let's have a look, Sister Danica. There's one that really stood out, which is from Brother Troy de la Paz. Regular car servicing is essential for safety, performance, and longevity. So it's a very useful tip for all of us, Paul.
Thank you, brother. Okay, so we would like to thank our Deputy Executive Minister, Brother Angelo Iranjo Vimanalo, and our beloved Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo Vimanalo.
And we'd also like to greet Carrea Kiseo for always tuning in to INCRadio, and greetings to the Tuiza family in Gold Coast. So please also say hello to our baby horse, James Tuiza. So thank you for always tuning in. And of course, our brother Jason, what are your personal greetings that you'd like to share?
Firstly, thank you again for having me in your show. And thank you for all the viewers out there around the world. And most of all, thank you to my wife, my daughter, and my family. She's the one that make me all the more faithful in my duty, and in not just in my duty, but in the church.
So
To everyone else, thank you so much.
Thank you all. As well as thank you to all of the brethren who are from the local congregation of Wyndham. And whether you're heading across the outback, driving along the coast, or navigating city streets, a reliable vehicle makes all of the difference. So stay sharp, stay safe, and keep your vehicle ready for the road, because every great drive starts with a well-maintained car. So thank you for joining us all today. Thanks again, mates of Mia. Thank you, everybody.
Let's thank this week's Mates of Mia.
From the local congregation of Hobart, we love INC Radio.
Australia. We love INC Radio.
From the local congregation of Cairns, we love INC Radio Australia.
The group worship service of Emerald. We love INC Radio Australia.
Local congregation of Blackstone, Queensland, Australia. We love INC Radio.
From the local congregation of Ipswich, Ecclesiastical District of Queensland, Australia. We love INC Radio.
From the group worship service of Lismore, we love INC Radio Australia.
We love
The local congregation of Mackay.
We love INC Radio.
Congregation of Mackay. We love INC Radio Australia.
We love INC Radio Australia.
From the local congregation of North Brisbane, we love INC Radio Australia.
Local congregation of North Brisbane. We love INC Radio Australia. From the local congregation of North Brisbane. We love INC Radio Australia.
Here in Toowoomba and Chinchilla, we love INC Radio.
Local congregation of Townsville, District of Queensland.
We love INC Radio Australia.
Made in Australia.
Everybody,
Made in Australia.
thank you po. Shout out po.
Thanks, Brother Hans.
Made in Australia.